is because I first dreamed it. And so that's what I want to talk about with you today. Is God wants to give you the desires of your heart. My business is Dare to Dream. I believe in dreams. How many times, over 600 times, God talks about dreams in the Bible? Literally. Dreams inspire us, but goals change your life. And our goals become our desires, and our desires become our intentions, and our intentions become our life. At the end of the day, we could keep making excuses. Why we not going to get up and go to the gym? Why we not going to go walk? Why we not going to drink the water we're supposed to drink? I actually created just a bucket list, literally, because I said, I want to just call it something different other than a goal, vision, New Year's resolution, and literally take a look at it on a regular basis. So if you can't make all of these decisions today, set a time and a place and a location to do it, because that makes it real. Who's going to make a commitment to their dream today and do something different? Amen? But take time for your dream. When God gives you something, are you making room for that dream in your life, for your gifts? So today, make room, right? Make room for your gifts. Hey, all you dreamers out there, this is Lisa Ely, and I'm here with the Career Reset Recap. Man, number 2. So we are in the midst of Career Set, a 30-day challenge to help you to renew, refresh, get started. And we're also reverse engineering this information for businesses. So if you're a business as well, guess what? You can also use this. You know how I know? Because this is what I use in my own business. And so I had an amazing session, a small audience that we just wrapped up a Q&A. And for those who invested in VIP, they have access to the recordings for the next 7 days as well. And they also got some other information. Like literally, I can't tell you all of it. I give you a couple things. This is what we talked about inside of our session. So of course, we re-looked at week 1 and week 2. We also did a preview of week 3, which dropped today. So if you want to get in on it, there's a link down there in the information as well, or you can DM me. But let me say this. The reason why I am doing this reset is because I did my own self 30-day challenge in May. And literally, I saw some internal changes in myself, some external changes, and all kinds of things. And I had to look back, like historically, on when I participate in changes and what it does for me. And it literally helps me to move the needle forward. There's something about being in a space where I'm accountable to do certain things that are going to almost guarantee that I move forward in my goals, whatever it is that the challenge is related to. And in this case, this is perfect timing because it is not a big deal. It's not a heavy lift. It's just a little bit. And plus, guess what? There might be a recession looming. Now, we don't know what's going to happen, but we want to be prepared. It's kind of like insurance, right? Insurance is that in case something happens, you're prepared. You have options. And so you want to have options as well. So, wow. So this I want to know. Whether you're watching this live or on replay, I want to know, drop me a link and tell me where you're listening to live or on replay. If you're already in the Career Reset Challenge, if you've been following me, if this is the first time that you heard a video from me or anything, but I would really, really like to know who you are, where you're listening to or from. And also, what's happening like right now? Like, what's the one big takeaway? Or what's your one biggest fear? So, I participated in a poll online, and it was asked about the recession. And literally about 68%, the combined individuals feel like a recession is pending, and that it's going to either impact their business or their career or their life in some sort of way. So we already know, I don't think I've ever seen gas at $5, right? Like, we've never seen gas at $5. And that impacts so many different things. So figure out, what is that going to impact for you? And so we did a little bit of unpacking, and I'll share like literally one or two things with you on how to recession proof your career. So the first thing that you've got to do, I'm gonna tell you, you got to master your skill set. So whatever it is that you're doing or want to do or shift, make the shift and do it now. Master your skill set. That's right. Master your skill set. So if you're a project manager and you don't have a PMP, but most jobs are looking for a PMP, go on and get your PMP. If you've been a Scrum but don't have a Scrum certification, go get your certification. If you're in HR and you don't have your certifications that they're looking for, get it. If you're in IT or other areas and there are things you need, an advanced degree, you might need to start working on that or get it done. If you're in the finance, and I know I'm working with a client that just got their Series 6, right? There's certain things that you have to have. If you're a physician and you're not yet board certified, all of these things are things that show, it's a signal that you have mastered your skill set and that you are current. So this is how you figure that out. Go look at some jobs that are maybe a level or two above where you are, or larger companies, and look for what are the skills that they're looking for in these new hires, right? The other thing is, let you in on this secret about recession proofing your career, is that you may literally want to understand what industries rarely get impacted by recessions. So school still has to be in session, right? So if you work for, and I'm talking about K through 12, right? They still got to do what they got to do, right? If you work for example, waste management, right? So trash still got to be taken care of at the end of the day. Utilities, right? Water, gas, electric, still got to happen. Public safety, still got to happen, right? Other industries, healthcare, we all need healthcare. If you are in the food business, any aspect of that, what we've learned, especially like even during the pandemic when people were in more, is that they grew. If you are in spirits or adult beverages, right, that area grew. So think about the things that people turn to or people utilize more, right, when they're at home. So right now, hospitality might be a little volatile, right? It's one of those things that you don't necessarily need. It's an extra. We also are hearing the same thing with entertainment. So entertainment is really, up and down. Netflix didn't do as well as they thought as they did in the beginning of the pandemic because there's more competition for online audiences. So think about those two things. Master your skill set, and also think about the industry that you're targeting. Like, will they be heavily impacted by a recession? Have they been heavily impacted by a recession in the past, right? I'm also working with a real estate agent and a mortgage broker, and the both of them are really trying to figure out something different because it's been very volatile. So again, where can you move your skill set? So let's talk a little bit about, let's do a quick recap of week one. So week one, I gave it away for free. So if you didn't get the freebie, and you want to participate in this 30-day challenge, guess what? it is less than a cup of coffee. You know, a few weeks ago, I did a search. I was looking for like a cup of coffee for $1 and I could not find one. So if you want to participate, literally as a general participant, it is less than a cup of coffee. You figure out, right? Drop a link below, use the link below. If you want to upgrade and get access to me live, get the recordings, get additional information, Q&A, one more live Q&A on the 28th, then upgrade to VIP. It is worth it. It is less than the cost of coffee for a week, is what I will say. But you're going to gain so much more community, confidence, and exactly what you need to do for the next 30 days to reset your career. So the first thing is you got to decide that you're going to do it. So, literally, you know, you got to decide that you're going to invest in yourself. So Les Brown says this: we invest at the level we want to see results. So this is such a small investment, but it's not the investment of the dollars, it's the investment of your time. So once you invest and you're on the hook, get involved, right? Do the work. 15 to 30 minutes a day, 60 minutes is golden. Do you know what you could do to reset, refresh, renew, and move your career or business forward in 30 days, in 30 hours? Oh my God, literally, it could change the trajectory of your entire life for the rest of this year and for years to come. But you got to take the first step. You want to hold space for the challenge, right? So that means that literally, just like it was a doctor's appointment, what you've got to say is, when am I going to do it? Like, when is it going to happen? And then do it when you said you're going to do it. Identify your goals, clarify the title. Like I said, look it up. What are they looking for in this title? What kind of skills, knowledge, and abilities? What do you have? And I'm going to give you this quick also thing. And sometimes this is more so in women. I know I've done it. Is that I look at a job, and if if it's 10 things that they want and I have all 10 things, then I am golden. But if I only have 5 or 6, I'm like, I'm not going to apply. But this is what I want you to do: get out of your comfort zone. And if it's 10 things that they want and you have 5 or 6 of them, apply anyway. I remember one time when I did that. Now, I didn't get the thing I applied for, but I did get promoted. In fact, it was the first time I made a literally 5-figure increase. I literally almost doubled my salary at the time. And that was a signal to me that, man, I had arrived. I was on to something. But what I did was I got outside of my comfort zone and I applied for a job that was a stretch for me, a stretch. So that's what you should be doing. You want to send a letter to your future self. There's some tools out there, but also once you decide what you're going to do, and then make sure every 7 days you reset, renew, and refresh. It is so important. I believe in affirmations. In fact, it's funny, last year, my family and I live in Maryland, and we had a cicada invasion. The 17-year cicada was last year. They were everywhere. And literally, I walk my dog every morning, like at the crack of dawn, and everywhere, covering the deck, the steps going out the front door. And I was like, oh my God, am I going to be able to, like, it's like crunch, crunch, crunch going down the steps. And I literally had to psych myself into going down the steps. And so literally I said, Lisa, you can do it. So I'm going to say your name. You can do it. I'm rooting for you. I'm pulling for you. I know that you have what it takes. All you have to do is take the first step. So after I took the first step, it was scary. It felt eerie, right? The cicadas underneath my tennis shoes. But I just kept going because I knew that I was going to feel better if I did. Now, was I sorry that I had to step on the cicadas? Absolutely. But my mind allowed me to make it happen. You want to clarify your why, right? Why do you want to do this? You know, I recently listened to an advertisement for a bank, And let me tell you what we do here at Dare to Dream. And this was so relevant is that you have your why. And what I've unpacked in this 30-day challenge is how to do it. That's what you're getting. You're getting literally the how to do it for less than the cost of 1 cup of coffee. And we released week 3 today. So you got 3 weeks, and then we're next week we'll have the 4th week. And if you upgrade to VIP, you'll be able to join me in the Q&A live Q&A session as well. um, Share on social media, primarily on LinkedIn. Right now, LinkedIn is the only platform that exists like it is. It is a business platform, social media for business, right? So if you're not there, you're not in business in social media, right? At the end of the day, can you do it without it? Absolutely. But can you do it better and go further and reach more people with LinkedIn? Absolutely. And you should. You want to craft an elevator pitch. We call it, and this is our own trademark version, we call it a verbal resume. That's right, your verbal resume. And it's shared in 30 seconds or less, or even 15 seconds. And try it. And then we want you to reach out to people that you admire, 5 people that you admire, respect, or look up to, and share your verbal resume. And then guess what? Then you can reset, renew, and refresh. So that's our recap, literally. We're going to be talking in the month of July more about recession proofing your career and your business. But this is what I want you to know: you cannot put new wine in old wineskins. And if you want to go deeper, further, quicker, faster, any of that, you have literally got to get in a community. You have got to get accountability. You have got to get committed, and you have got to move forward towards your goal on a consistent basis. So, you know the story of the hare and the turtle. And the moral of the story is this: the hare or the rabbit was all over the place. The reason why the turtle won the race was because they were clear, consistent, and focused. And so that's what you need to do. So be like the turtle or the tortoise, and be consistent. Be ready to move forward. Do whatever it takes, right? Um, so hello as well. So how you doing there? It's great that someone joined me live as well. So let me say this, man, I know that you can do it. This recording is out there. It'll be This is the thing I love about when you record something, like it's there forever. If you know you need help in renewing, refreshing, and resetting, getting started, jump starting, even literally. I was coming back from the dentist earlier today, and I saw someone giving someone a jump start, a boost. That's what this 30-day challenge is. It's a boost to your career. But I've also reverse engineered for those of you who are in business as well, because this is what I did. And literally, we had our biggest month in our business in May that we ever had, because these are the things that I shared with myself to test it out, and it worked. So I know it'll work for you in your career and in your business. So if you're ready to reset, renew, refresh, you're ready to jumpstart, and you're ready to be part of a community and test out the learning that we offer here at Dare to Dream, go on and sign up for the 30-day challenge. It's less than the cost of a cup of coffee for one day, literally. I can't even say it out loud. But I love to see you on the inside. If you upgrade to VIP, you'll be able to have a Q&A session with me live as well. So let me say this. This is Lisa Ely. I am the multi-six-figure success mentor, and I am your career bestie, and I'm here to help you to get promoted, to move forward, to advance, to have a voice at the table, and not just that, but to recession proof your career once and for all. Take care. Bye for now.